Hey there, back again on this video series on what to do and how to protect yourself or a loved one against scams that are kind of running prevalent right now. And a lot of them have to do with the receipt of government funding. And these scammers are targeting the most vulnerable in our society, people who are dependent on Social Security disability, etc. Before I jump into that, of course, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's struggling through the economic downturn of this global pandemic. Wherever you are, our hearts and our prayers are with you. We know a lot of folks have been furloughed. West Texas crude is negative for the first time in history. The oil industry is grinding to a halt, and our friends, neighbors, community members, countrymen, people around the world, friends around the world, we're thinking about you. We're hoping that we're all through this. We weather this storm soon. One of the storms that's going on right now is the targeting of the financially dependent through scams. And the scams are, being sent through social media communications, or can be sent through any form of communication you can think of: email, text, phone call, social media communications. And these scams are they're designed to put psychological pressure on vulnerable people so that vulnerable people give up sensitive financial information, allowing themselves either to spend money on a scam, giving money to the scammer, or providing scammers with sensitive financial information such that their bank accounts, social security numbers, driver's license numbers, their identity can be stolen. And this is very, very dangerous. And it's very easy because these are usually pretty damn good salespeople. And if they would use their powers for good, they could probably make 10 times the money that they use or that they make by stealing from others who really desperately need those benefits. But just something to remember, folks, is that Social Security will never call you and threaten to take your benefits away. You're going to get an official letter that cannot be forwarded. It's going to come from the Department of the Social Security Administration. It's going to have their seal on it, and it's going to have a trigger date that this action will occur by date X. If you do not reply, or if you do reply, their letters are, they're very official. It's like for those of you who remember getting the manila envelope with the multicolored Department of Treasury refund check, that's an official government mail document, and it's pretty distinguishable. The Social Security Administration, government agencies, they're not going to be threatening over phone calls, texts, social media communications, email communications. They're going to send official mail. Those letters with those trigger dates are going to come through the U.S. mail. They're very distinguishable. They'll clearly be marked as a benefit notice letter from an official government agency. That goes for Texas Workforce Commission too. So, be on your guard regarding situations like that. And, I'm going to jump into the next segment of this, being extra vigilant, especially those who, those of us who are in a position to help our elders or help those who are financially struggling weather the storm, identify those scammers, because they can't always see it. There's a reason why the scammers target those with diminished capacities. You call an elderly person at early in the morning or wake them up from an afternoon nap, and you catch them off guard, and they may think that they're speaking to somebody legitimate. And that's the whole point, that these people target folks they know are at their most vulnerable. And especially at this time, a time of great uncertainty, paranoia, and doubt. Should I get near this person? Should I allow my grandchildren to come over? Should I take this call? Should I reply this email? What happens if I don't? So just be on your guard for that, and help our most vulnerable be vigilant. I hope this has been positive, uplifting, and helpful. That's always my intent with these video series. I have a little bit more in the last piece I'll close on regarding guarding yourselves, loved ones, others from scammers. Please like, subscribe, and share. Send me a direct message on any video platform you may watch this, and I'll reply in a subsequent video series or with a direct message back to you. Thank you again for watching. I love doing these video series for you, and I hope you find them informational, uplifting, and helpful. That's what they're intended to be. Y'all have a great day.